I would like to introduce our second speaker, Delisa West. Delisa.
Thank you, and I'd love to share my screen. Is it sharing? I gotta. Ooh. Can everyone see that? Yes. Okay. I want to talk today about an exciting event that happened in Ballard. During the COVID shutdown, our art studio was really locked down. The people that own it are all elderly, and they said, don't come to the studio. And that there are 30 artists that make art in this studio. And recently they announced that the building is for sale. And all the artists were very, 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 very sad about that. So we've gone from don't come to the building, spray everything down. The messages were wear a mask, spray everything down in the bathroom with this squirt bottle that has alcohol and water in it. In fact, people were so serious about spraying everything down that they sprayed the toilet seat, they sprayed the sink, they sprayed the air, and they sprayed the electrical outlet that turned on the timer so much that it shorted out. And when we all heard that the building was for sale, the artists were just bereft and kind of lost because they thought, where am I going to go make my art? So I inquired with the owners of the building, why don't we have an art show? We haven't had an art show for 15 months. We used to have one every month. And they said, if you're in charge of making sure the building is secure at the end of the art show, you have to make sure that no one's in the building and no one's in the shower downstairs hiding and all the doors are locked. I said, okay, I can do that. So the next step was wrangling the artists to give us the art that we could hang on the walls. It's sort of like herding cats a little bit to get artists to give you the art and fill out the labels. And then the next step to that was, who's going to hang the art? I guess it's my idea, so I'll hang the art. One floor of the building, we have 3 different floors. One floor of the building, I hung the art. The next floor of the building, another artist hung the art. And then the bottom floor, the artists in those spaces hung their own art. And on Thursday night of this week, we had the building open for the first time. It was so interesting because we hadn't seen some of these people for a couple of years. And having a crowd of people come through was both exhilarating, exhausting, and nerve-wracking. The signs at the door said, please wear a mask if you're not fully vaccinated. I don't think I saw more than 5 people out of the possible 50 or 60 people that came through that were wearing masks. So at one point I was talking to someone and they were really excited to tell me their story and critique my art, and they were standing very close to me, kind of spitting. I was thinking, ooh, I hope you don't have COVID because you're kind of spitting on me. Blah. But the event was very, very successful. We had a lot of people through. The artists were, again, enthusiastic and excited about talking about their art with people. And as you can see here, Anita and I are happily standing next to a piece that we both collaborated on. This particular painting is something that she started years ago and abandoned. One of the times that we went through our studio to rearrange things, I asked her, I said, can I paint on this? Can I finish this painting? And she said, sure. We're not quite sure this painting is actually complete. We might paint some more on the bottom edge of it. However, for for the art show. It looked finished enough to hang up and show to people. So during the evening, it was so delightful to see old friends, see happy faces, share our art studio with people. And I'm looking forward to having many, many more openings between now and the end of the year, when possibly the building is owned by different people who do not rent it to artists anymore. It's quite possible the building will be torn down. Thank you for listening.